Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome
Good morning.
to the Art Beauty Equilibrium. You know what it is. Coming to you live from Los Angeles, California.
Yay.
Yes, sir. We have a guest with us
Special
today.
guest, Mr. Dundee.
What's up? How you
from
doing,
the
man?
radio show.
Yes, sir.
That's cool. That's
Right there. Yes, indeed.
Let's
Good morning.
Nice to have you here,
Yes,
sir.
thanks for joining us,
Good to
sir.
have you as well. I'm so used to hosting myself. I'm saying good to have you as well. Like I'm at my house.
Right.
It's all good. Good to be here. I don't get out the house much and do this, so I'm happy to be out the house. So
Right,
it's
right.
all good, man. But yeah, I'm happy to be here. So what's going on, everybody?
Let's get
Yeah,
into
man.
it.
Jump into
Exactly,
it,
but
man.
let's get into it quick. I want you to give your handles on where they can find you so they can have the information up front because we got a lot of topics to cover. So where can they find you at?
Okay, well, they can find me at DA Radio Show.
DA Radio Show,
Make sure you
exactly.
check us out.
DA
Independent
Radio
hip hop and R&B. Myself, MD, and Britta living next to Human Chandelier. Bring the hottest independent artists from around the country on every Monday night. So check us out, man. We there.
That's right.
That's right.
There are a
Thank
lot of
you.
artists, and real quick, there are a lot of artists that come into the shop. And, so how does that process work when they want to submit some music to you?
Oh, it was real simple. We have a portion of our show that we do exclusively on Clubhouse called the Head Nodder Session, where we play their music, we critique it right there. If the music is good and the people in that room say they like it, next process it go to a portion of our show called Play It or Slay It.
Yeah.
And that's when everybody else get to hear it outside of that room, see if the record is good. If the record is good, then the next step is for them to get on rotation. Then they sit down like us, like we're doing now. And it's a simple process, man. That's it. 1, 2, 3. And so, and we interview like celebrities and all that stuff too. So it's not just independent artists, but that's our base. Our main base is independent artists.
And that's what you want. You want the new, fresh people who are out there on the lines every day, putting themselves out there as artists, getting their skill set together. And it's important because if you see its platform, y'all, it's not just like he said, it's celebrities, but you kind of like understating like what you do. I mean, it's Snoop Dogg, it's Darius McCrary, it's Tyrese. I mean, it's everybody in the world on this guy's channel. And I want to say, I appreciate you. I appreciate your skill set, what you're doing, answering the right questions that need to be asked because a lot of times people are so by the book with artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then when you watch your interview, it's like, you know what, let me think and do something different. You know, so that's why I appreciate.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. A lot of hard work and things go into that. So I appreciate that.
And one thing that's unique, not only are you on all social media platforms, but you're also on traditional broadcast radio as well. I was able to listen to you on 900 AM.
Yes, we're on 900 AM.
I heard you breaking that artist and make it slap. Song.
We're on 900 AM. We're also on 25 AM and other AM and FM and internet radio stations across the country as well. And it's also a video show like this. We're on YouTube and Twitch and all of those platforms. And then we're also on Amazon Fire and Roku as well. So it's a video show and a radio show at the same time. So that's what we do, man. That's what we do.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
That is awesome. Yes.
I also want to give a special honorable mention to Omar Cook and Adonis Armstrong. We just attended the Silicon Beach Film Festival last week, and they have a movie coming out called LA Undercover, which will premiere this Friday on all streaming platforms. So
Man,
sure
shout
check
out to
that
Omar
Check
and
them out right there.
man.
Check them out right there.
And it looks really good based off the trailer, man. Adonis is tapped in.
Yeah, exactly.
I was very, very entertained.
Yeah. Oh, you saw the whole movie already?
Yeah,
We saw it
went to
here.
the premiere.
You know, I can't pay attention while cutting hair, man. I ain't got it like y'all.
No, that was a different one.
Oh, that
I
was.
was able to interview you artists
okay.
on
I gotta check that out.
the red
They
carpet.
cook a meal while cutting hair.
Oh yeah?
20 years, I be focused still. Like,
Yeah, you gotta stay focused, huh?
Hey man, documentaries, everything. I just been here.
Autopilot.
You know, and for some odd reason, I can look and cut here at the same time. So
You keeping
I know
up with
you
the
good, huh?
Oh yeah.
D,
What's up,
It's like you know how
Sean?
you learned how to text message. Well, I ain't supposed to be saying.
And
this.
if you're in the chat room, hit the like button, hit the like button, y'all.
Yeah, don't
In the
forget to
chat
like,
room.
subscribe, and
Listen-
share.
Listening, hit the like button right now. Like
Yes, make
and
sure you
subscribe
like,
too.
subscribe.
I got a question for you too.
What's up?
Do you prefer to be on location, on the red carpets, covering events and things like that, or do you prefer to be like in the studio?
I like both. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? I like both because I do a lot of red carpet stuff. Forgot to mention that I do a lot of red carpet stuff too. I think I got one today. But so I, doing that, taking it on location, going like coming here, doing the show, it's all love, man. It's all the same thing to me, man. I like it.
Okay.
I love it, actually. I like it. I love it. So.
You cover a lot of events. I don't think people understand. Like you cover a lot of.
I know.
Yeah, just in the clip that I shared on my Instagram, I seen several, known faces. Like, yo, you really be out there.
Yeah.
That's inspiring, man.
Oh, good looking, man. Appreciate that.
It really is.
Because we kind of want to get into that.
Oh,
we've been talking about it for a while, just pulling up on places, and like Shima just did it for us last week, and it was a good look. LA Undercover.
Yeah, well, that's good. Just and you know what? Just keep networking with that, and it snowballs. You know what I'm saying? Just sometimes like if some of these artists got a showcase, pull up with a camera. They're not gonna tell you no. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. Not gonna tell you no.
Pull up with a camera,
please. And they be like, they be like, oh, cool. Yeah. They're gonna be, what's up?
They you might pull up on that one person that got something to say that day. Like, I'm gonna put y'all on.
Yeah,
right, exactly.
And then find out who's like the publicist or somebody. Find out who's running that event. Right. And each time they got something, they'll let you know. And put a reel together like we doing now. Put a reel together, send it to them, and then after that, it just snowballs. It just snowballs. One's gonna see it, others gonna see it, and it just grows.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Yeah, that's how I got into it.
We got a few topics we're gonna get into.
Yeah, let's make it
Halle
happen.
Berry and Drake, they kind of getting into it right now. Drake used a picture of Halle Berry for his single, the cover of his new single, but he was supposed to have reached out to her beforehand, and she said no, and she didn't want it to be used. And then he used it anyway.
Halle Berry.
Oh, wait. So she said no.
Right.
Yes.
But he was like,
use it anyway.
He said, this a free Getty image anyway. So
he said I could just go pay the fee to Getty.
Right.
And license
use it anyway.
They'll license it to me. And matter of fact, here's the photo.
Yeah, what's the photo? Let's see.
Oh.
That's the cover of his new album.
It was basically like the slime, and then the context of the song. She didn't like the how it went with the song, the verbiage of the song. So unfortunately, this is like a queen that we see in the industry. We've been seeing her for many years or whatever. I don't know why you asked. I don't know why you would ask if you was gonna still do it, but I guess if you still want to really have it or whatever, it's more ways to skin a cat than one. So
right.
Why do he feel the need?
Yeah, because
he getting corny to me anyway. I'm done with it.
It's two lessons here. Like, number one, why would you ask?
Right. Why would you ask?
I'm not going to honor your opinion, right?
Right.
I ask you, and then when you tell me no, I'm going to still use it. And then number two, it's also letting us know that there's ways around it. Yeah. Once your image is out there, there's ways to legally. Obviously, Drake's not going to do something illegal like that, So there's ways to legally get that license and still put that on those products.
Right.
And people need to think about that. Remember, like when you go out these public places and people take photos of you, it's kind of like a courtesy he was asking, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I just feel like as just like artists together, when you working with your peers and you're working with people who you know, I think it should be some kind of mutual respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
just feel like if you said no, and you took the effort to have your people ask her people whatever to just what I mean.
It's like respect
move
my
on
call.
with something else. You know what I mean?
It is safe to assume that they know each other. So if I know, at some level, I'm sure they cross paths, know each other, whatnot. Mm-hmm. So if you two came and you use a photo of her, would you use it if she told you not to?
No.
Exactly.
Unless,
would you? Yeah.
Right.
It was a publicity stunt, and we're just trying to get some more pub.
Okay.
Yeah. That might be what's going on.
You can never rule that out.
Yeah.
Man, you can never rule that out.
Because that makes everybody pay attention to this photo, and everybody. Now you want to hear the music. Like, what's the song about? What does she agree with?
Right.
So it might just be a publicity stunt.
Right.
Too,
okay, I can live with that.
Yeah.
That's the side I'm on.
Okay.
I'm always on the other side.
Even if it is, some things are just like getting so like overused and just burnt out lately. It's just irritating because I know she probably thought it was like somebody genuinely asking her,
Right.
hey, can I do this? And then it's like, nobody's respecting what you said, so it doesn't matter anyway. So,
Right.
You know what they say, all publicity is good publicity.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But,
right. Unfortunately for her, too. So, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all happen to catch the game? We got to talk about Coach Prime and what he's doing with his college.
Must be the
money.
Coach Prime. Hey.
First off,
Yes, indeed.
shout out to Colorado.
Happy
game,
birthday, Ian.
I cannot believe the game went into double overtime, man. That was just like,
Hey, man, look.
I didn't have a college team.
I missed you guys. I got there early. Yeah, I got there early.
Yeah.
So I went to another client's birthday, and I had to go from Lakewood all the way to Glendale.
okay.
So by the time I got there,
I had a little problem with that game, though, man, because they got rid of his number one receiver on that dirty play.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So now he won't have his weapon when they go play USC in a couple weeks or Oregon later this week.
But
Right.
that other
So-
receiver stepped up too.
He did, but if you don't have your number one receiver, it's a lot of haters right now saying that, okay, we'll see what they do against teams that's actually ranked. So Oregon is supposed to spank them this weekend.
But they said that
And he don't have his
that's
number
good.
one receiver.
They said that
So he's set up for failure,
They
in
said
my
that
opinion.
about Nebraska.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Exactly.
They got to stop hating on Deion.
Well,
They
I
say,
feel
man,
like
bro.
this.
Yeah.
Everybody's job is to go out there and play. So I know that Deion knows the importance of a team. So I know he's not going to set himself up like that and just have one person, even though that might be the number one. But I'm sure he has basically set them up for success in the training and knowing how to basically combat every kind of situation. You know what I mean?
Right.
that was a really good game.
Right.
Especially at the end.
Uh-huh.
Man, that pass, oh my God.
He got a nice pass.
I
He
went
got a cannon.
crazy. And I was like, me and my group was like the only black group in this pool hall, right? Man, I went nuts. Everybody looked at me like, I was like, y'all see it?
It's funny because the coach,
Right.
you heard what he said about how a grown man is supposed to talk to people and this and that. You
Yeah,
know, after he made
yeah.
that comment, them glasses sold
I was just about to
1.2
say
million.
They
that.
sure
That-
did.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
went
they
up.
sure did.
Yeah.
They said
Keep your
Yeah.
mouth closed.
They
Right.
said the revenue generated is up like 800-something%.
Yeah.
They said tickets are
Mhm.
10 times what they were before he got there.
Yeah.
The game had the Rock.
Yeah, the Rock.
It is
Offset,
so
Yeah,
much.
everybody was
came
coming.
out with him.
With all this admiration, it's a lot of coaches, though,
Yeah.
and refs.
Right.
They not feeling all of this, man. They hating.
Now, I feel like this. They did say that Deion is the only college coach in history to come out to a live performance. Like, with
Yeah,
playing.
they not
Yeah.
liking that.
Yeah.
It's different. It's entertaining, though, and it's making money, and it makes the sports director look like a genius.
Man, to be honest with you, though, we haven't seen this much hoorah since Deion was probably here.
Probably
Man,
playing.
they had
well,
the Rock
yeah.
out there.
Everybody was there.
Man, it was popping, bro.
Let me ask you guys this: did you guys hear the coach who said the comment about him and etiquette and wearing
That was
hats
him.
and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
him.
him.
That was
So
Colorado
my
State's
question,
coach.
is that like a publicity stunt too? Because they pulled up the receipts on him. He also was doing the same thing. So how can you make that comment? I'm just confused.
You
How
know
can
what?
make that comment?
Well,
I can't go
All
there
publicity is
on
good
air.
publicity.
yeah.
But that other coach for that other side, man, he looked like he kind of privileged.
Shout out to Deion's mama for sticking up for the son.
Because he came at the other brother. They both brothers, but
Yeah,
they came
yeah.
at the other brother on
Right.
some like, with the stereotypical type comments. I wasn't feeling that just because you look more like the other side.
That's
how I feel.
That was
Okay.
pretty smooth.
Like
Okay.
he's very,
Right.
because he's trying to play like the acceptable
Mm-hmm.
Lynden said,
brother.
Right.
he
You know what I'm
kinda-
saying?
Uh-huh.
It's never mind. I can't do it online.
Hey,
And
Lynden
let
said
me
it kinda
ask a
smooth.
question,
He was
though.
like, that's kind of smooth.
I got a question real quick. Now, we know that Colorado is the flavor of the month.
Yeah.
Right.
So everybody all of a sudden is a Colorado fan. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen so many Colorado fans in my life.
Oh,
No, I'm one now. I just jumped
exactly.
on.
You
Oh,
jumped
absolutely.
on.
I didn't have
Now-
a team, though.
Now, let me ask you this.
SC, we did have a team.
Well, I
No,
got
I
the
don't
team.
have
I'm
a
SC for
college
life.
team.
But when they lose,
Yeah.
when they lose a game, and they're gonna lose
They
a
gonna
game.
lose. Yeah.
How many of you are gonna hop off the bandwagon and hop off the bus?
I'm still on the
That's
bandwagon.
That's
You
true.
still gonna
I'm
be on the
still
bandwagon?
on.
when they
Deion
start
is the
losing?
man.
Okay.
I don't have a college team.
Right.
I don't watch college like that, but he brought me to it now.
But you're not gonna hop off the bandwagon when Colorado start losing.
Probably
You know
when
they're gonna start losing.
I'll leave when he leaves.
So when he leaves,
Yeah, when he gone, it's the dirt leave, and then I ain't going for them. Who was over there?
Okay.
I know Deion Sanders.
I just want to say one thing. I was listening before, right? And then I just happened to check in maybe an hour later to see what the score was because I didn't know what the final score was. I checked my phone and it was seriously in the second overtime. So that's how shocking I was to even see check something that you just saw like an hour ago, and it seemed like it had no you couldn't
I ain't
even
gonna lie, I fell
anything.
asleep and woke up.
You fell asleep?
The game was over. 43. I said, it was like 28-17 or something like that.
Him tired, boss.
Saturday.
It was so over. The DJ,
Him said him tired, boss.
Announced, hey, I don't think they're gonna do it today. They look like it's over.
Uh-huh.
And it was all everybody's like, damn. And then you see what happened. They marched down the field, got the touchdown, got the 2-point conversion, sent it in overtime. They both scored. They hit him with that dart. That's a 2-point conversion again. That's a movie.
Yeah.
You heard what he said after the interview? He said, yeah, Brady gonna probably text me right now. They left too much time on the clock.
Yeah.
That boy think he Tom Brady. I like it. I roll. I love that.
Let's wish Travis Hunter a speedy recovery.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. That was a dirty play, man.
He should have been ejected.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that come from the coaching staff.
Yeah.
They played dirty that whole game. You can tell when a team's been, taught, like, hey, go out there and set an example because some of them hits is uncalled for.
I really wasn't feeling that. I wasn't
neither.
feeling the whole energy because, to your point earlier, from the coach with those comments, like y'all two brothers, right? You didn't have to go there. That's a low blow.
Yeah.
First of all, and then you see, it's just all that energy is negative over there.
Right.
They're trying to be positive over here.
Right.
With the negative.
And that's why I was getting triggered because they act like Deion's energy. They act like
that's so positive.
But they act like it's so not cool. It's arrogant. It's this. Deion is Deion, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
He's been Deion for years, though.
Man, you heard Deion said, don't let my confidence mess up your insecurities. You know?
Yeah.
And you see it ruffling feathers, don't you?
Exactly.
Look, we all need to be like that.
And he don't come off cocky to me like that. He come off like he funny,
but that's their
confident.
job. Like you think a lot of people in the media, right? They're like they're there to tear you down.
Mm-hmm.
So when you don't react to that, that is against how society is set up.
You're supposed to
really
react.
It's really healthy.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to feel like, I don't care what you say about me. I'm going to stick to my goal and stick to my purpose.
Yeah.
But so many people give in to that. When you got a brother up there winning, and he got his sons with him.
They got chains on.
And he says, your opinion of me is not my opinion of myself.
Exactly.
Right. You can handle that all the time because it's like, dude, I'm supposed to affect you with my pen and my typewriter and my computer and my words. And I can't.
And he just won't change.
It won't change. Yeah, it don't affect you. Yeah.
And that leaves you powerless.
Mm-hmm.
You're just there to watch the show at that point. So
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you know us.
Yes.
We're strong willed like that anyway. We got to be by being us.
Of course.
We got to be.
Absolutely.
So,
right. Kenneth said prime time for life. That's right.
Shout out to Kenneth, man. What's happening?
Moving on, man. California. Everybody listen to this, all right? They're investing $267 million to hire more police and to also establish a special investigations unit for all these smash and grabs. So I know a lot of these crimes have increased because they have the no bail policy, and there's also anything under, I think,
$1,000, they get you get the walk.
Oh, it's 1,000. I thought it was 500.
No, 1,000 you get the walk, basically. Yeah.
But that's changing now because now they're hiring more police. They created a special investigations unit, and $267 million is being invested just to stop smash and grab. So that needs to stop. Because they're going to start giving you so much time. And there's a lot of brothers out here that might think, oh, I'm just taking less than $1,000. I'm going to go home and it's going to be a slap on the wrist. And kind of pay attention to news like this because you shouldn't have been doing this anyway.
Oh, you're giving
Yeah.
Stop immediately.
But is Gascon going to change the law? That's going to be the thing. Because he's got to change that law. So that way they can start arresting them again.
My opinion.
And keep them.
Yeah, because
I know.
It's been chaos.
Yeah.
You know, I know Cyber. I think I put in the comments for DMs, whatever. But the speeding You know, like like they're not gonna pull us over no more.
Oh, they got the cameras. You
got
could,
the
I was like, where did I see that? Yeah. Speed cameras?
Yeah, speed cameras, like you do on the freeway.
How many miles an hour above the speed limit you go, it
increases
and staggers. So like your first ticket might be 50 if you're going 12 miles over the speed limit. If it's over 16, I think it jumps up to 100.
So you can't go. There ain't no grace period with the speed.
Like it's 12 miles per hour.
Oh, so you got up to 12.
Up to 12. Once you go up to 12, the camera will just send you the ticket.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
I'm good at 75.
Can you imagine? Imagine going through like 4 lights
that's not cool
in a day.
Yeah, that's not cool because you know some people, man. Sometimes I ain't gonna front, man. I might go over.
I go 15 over on average.
On a little
that's every. I think that's every.
I never speed.
Like freeway is 80. This boy drive like he 80. They be cruising.
I just want to say some of the cities for the smash and grab that got the funding are Anaheim, Bakersfield, Beverly Hills, Bragg, Campbell, Daly, Delano, Irvine, Los Angeles, Modesto, San Fernando, Santa Monica, and Vacaville. So everywhere is getting this money, okay? And best believe they are going to use the funding, okay? So
just do the speed limit.
To D's point in the chat room, he brought up a great point. He says, you got to understand that you're running your community. Like, those stores are going to close. You know what I'm saying? You got mom and pop stores that's going to shut down. You got some of these big stores that's going to shut down because
they already shutting down.
Right, they already shutting down.
Understand this type of loss. You're taking millions of dollars of jewelry, millions of dollars of clothes, millions of dollars of merchandise that they can't recoup.
Yeah. Right.
It's already bad.
Especially in an economy like this where sales and everything are already down for retail.
Yeah, just look at Neiman Marcus. They kicked themselves in the foot because, they were talking about they don't want poor people shopping at the store.
Yeah.
And, so I really don't feel bad for them, but,
that's a cold comment.
Well,
still, it's a lack for us because, now we can't get, decent things and stuff, even whether they wanted, our kind or not our kind in there.
Right. So. But wasn't the coinky dink that came into effect when they started going out into the other areas?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, of course.
Right? Because they've been smashing and grabbing in this area for years.
Right.
But once they got out there, did I say that? I'm sorry.
They've been smashing and grabbing around here for years.
So,
but no,
that's all. I'm sorry.
Once Melrose started getting touched and all of that,
it changed. So,
it's a problem. It's the same thing.
It's been a problem.
Yeah, it's been a problem.
I mean, I want to say since the LA riots, it's still buildings and stuff that are dilapidated still
from the riots.
So, you know what I mean? When it happens, like you said, in our communities, the revenue is not easily recycled.
Wait, you
lying.
Hold on.
You know what I mean? So,
Real talk, man. Drive up Normandy, man, and steal some stuff right up the street that has not been repaired since the riots. So you got to think about that. And part of being a productive member of your community, man, is protecting it. You know what I'm saying? Which moves us into this.
Wow. That's like 30.
This topic,
yeah, what we got?
Right? It's called Die the Hero, right? So pretty much this was about a man who witnessed, it was with his family, witnessed a woman being attacked at a Walmart in Lauderdale Lakes. And while trying to save the woman from being attacked by her boyfriend, he ended up dying in the process. And it spawned a debate whether or not, men in today's society should step in to help protect women in situations where they don't know really what's going on.
I say no.
They just witness something.
I'm protecting my woman.
You couldn't even let him finish.
Ain't my business.
And the woman basically, they say he died a hero, but they're like, that man
but he left the family.
That man has
I just posted something about this the other day. I believe that the whole men don't protect women narrative, I gotta stop. We supposed to protect our woman. Meaning if you walking down the street and you see that you got Shima and them kids at home, going over there and helping this stranger ain't your responsibility. Call the police and keep it pushing because you gotta make it home to her. Because if you get killed in that action,
exactly. Because remember the time you said you was at the thing and the couple was getting into it, right? And I told him, I said, "Hey, y'all gotta chill." I just said it from across, like, "Hey, y'all gotta stop."
And then he like loped up a little bit, and I remember thinking like, man, if I would have went over there, they probably both would have tried to fight me.
Or later on, she would have probably still been messing with the dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like,
and I don't want to be insensitive, but I feel like if you got a woman already, your first job is to protect yours.
I think that it's two issues that are getting like crossed right here. The number one thing is, I hear a lot of rhetoric about black women are not being protected. That's the number one thing that I hear people say about situations like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second thing is, in society, like they're saying that, they need men to be these protectors, okay? But my thing is, as a mother, would you tell your son that?
Exactly.
Like, it's just like one of those
I'm glad you said
just
that.
like Floyd says, protect yourself at all times. When you protect yourself, you're protecting yourself, but you're also protecting your legacy. You're protecting your like the first line of defense is you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a lot of these things in life that and I don't know where I know a lot of things are like, oh yeah, where did chivalry go? Where did this go? And all this kind of stuff, whatever. Well, it's a lot of things I don't think that we should cross paths on and get mixed up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Black women, just as far as like us being protected, I think that's like a separate issue, and it deserves most absolutely its own platform. But when it comes to like keeping your livelihood, keeping your life like saved in this world,
yeah, the protecting black women, that's kind of a separate issue.
Yes,
you know. But as far as just like protecting women as a group, just in general, I'm walking down the street and I see some lady being harmed. Is that my responsibility to go over here and help? And I got a family at home. I disagree. I'm not helping. I'm calling the police.
These times are not even, I don't even know.
Right.
I'm sorry. And it's not that I don't want to. Every bit of me probably want to, but I'm going to be thinking about, I can't.
But I don't know if there's been a time where like men have went to war over like women like that. And anyway, I do feel like the times have changed because you see even older women getting robbed and getting socked out and getting, their purses snatched out here every day. Mm-hmm. I mean, you see examples of that or whatever. And you see people who are couples getting robbed right in Chick-fil-A.
But see, I think in the older days, though, women were more inclined back then to like now we got a whole independent movement out here.
I think society is in a whole, though, to your point.
It's a lot of violence.
Mm-hmm. It is a lot of violence.
Guns on the street, right? So if I know as a man, the worst case scenario is I might get beat up by jumping into something that I don't know about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home. Yeah. That's a different approach than I might get killed.
Now because there's so many guns out here, so you don't know.
I risk my life.
And everybody got a gun.
Everybody got something. So back in the day, like you're talking about 50, 60, 70, it's gonna be more people knuckling up and willing to get in harm's way because the harm that's coming back to you is kind of capped off.
Yeah.
Right.
Now you don't know where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Everybody got something.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody got that thing going.
Yeah. You don't know.
Yeah. I think that changes like the way you gotta approach the situation because, like you said.
And I think too I think equality has played a part. They want to act like everything equal and 50-50. You can protect yourself. Handle that fade. I'm going home to my family.
Well, you take that fade. That's something too.
You don't need nobody. Take that fade. I'm going home. My kids at home.
God. Did you see the young lady who was on it? Well, I saw it on Facebook.
Yes.
How she got her eye hit with the brick, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it was previous posts saying that she didn't need a man, she's her own woman, and all this stuff. And then when she got hit with the brick, she was looking for a man to help her.
But it's situational too because I feel like a lot of times, who has the time in an instance like that to even ask what the backstory is? That's why you just got to call 911 and
call 911 and keep it pushing.
It's like, I mean, I don't know. Hey.
I'm a regular citizen. You can't call me no snitch. You calling the police.
You see somebody right in front of her drug out of a car. I mean, her feet dragging on the ground. The guy was like chokeholding her in the car.
But
listen, call the police.
I just seen a video.
Was like, call the highway patrol. We can't do nothing. They on the street. So even the police will tell you to call somebody else. Okay.
I just seen a video a couple days ago on Facebook where two women were acting like one of them something was wrong with her. She was drunk or something, and the other girl was assisting her. The guy came over there to try to help her, and the other girl slid behind her somehow and put something in his back right here.
Really? Stabbed in the back?
And the boy was done on the floor.
Wow.
And there was 2 girls.
I do remember that.
Okay, so
but,
it's just
make it home.
stay out the streets.
But as a female, if you having trouble, you fighting, with your dude, that right over in the corner here, and then we all sitting here, would you want us to go over there and help you?
Well, first of all, I feel like I'm a big believer in like lowering the probability of things happening. You know what I mean? So I feel like when things are like escalating, I feel like I have like more self-control to kind of like tone that stuff down before it even gets to where like we fighting. Because I'm not about to fight we ain't about to fight nobody. Like,
I'm just not
like speaking. I'm just saying. Yeah. But it's like I feel like that takes really like self-control to even be able to like handle yourself or whatever in private and in public. You know what I mean? I think that's like a great point because you can't get mad to the point to where you want to cause bodily harm and try to be safe anyway because you got to both make it home. I mean, if you together, right? It's both of y'all responsibility to go home or whatever and face like how you gonna tell his family that this happened over something that you did, or how you gonna tell her family that this happened over something that you did. You know, it's like, no, take responsibility for your own actions or whatever and get yourself home, get yourself out of harm's way.
Exactly.
And just have that self-control where you can be like, you know what? I mean, it's even in the Bible. It's in everything. Turn the other cheek. You know what I mean? Like walk away. Like get some air. Like do something to where.
That's a hell of a turn of the cheek.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like get yourself out of that situation because you don't have to argue there. Man, you don't have to go to blows. You don't even have to let it like go to like the next level.
Because once again, I hate to say it, but it's not too often a woman's gonna beat a man.
Right.
So it's like chill out. Don't step in a man's face because you might get knocked out.
Yeah, don't provoke.
It's not about a head of fade. Like sometimes it's about like a lot of women take self-defense classes, and sometimes it's just about like getting an attacker off you. You know what I'm saying? I think that happens a lot. We see that a lot where women are able to fight enough to where a lot of these perpetrators of these crimes, they're looking for easy victims.
Oh, of course.
So when you can even make it difficult, when you got some mace on you, when you got a taser, when you know a couple moves, a lot of times they're gonna go away because that's not what they're looking for.
Yeah,
they're predators. They're not looking for anything that they gotta
fight. Yeah,
for.
I see what you're saying.
Right.
They operate on fear most of the time. So I think people are capable of, but to the main point, it's tricky out here.
It's tricky.
It's tricky.
Use your best judgment.
Yeah.
Well, that's our time, y'all.
Yeah, I want to thank you, brother,
thank
for coming
you.
on here.
Thank you, man.
We're going to have to come to your
I need to get y'all on the show, man. Yeah. We're not in studio right now. We do Zoom, but we get y'all on the Zoom. We chop it up, man. We chop it up. Okay. Yeah, man. But I appreciate the opportunity, man. Thanks for coming, the invite.
It's a pleasure.
I also want to give a shout out to we got the what's the name of that?
Irish.
Okay, it's Peace of Mind presents Jazz in Compton with Black Arts District. Okay, this Friday the 22nd, DJ live music, sounds by Kanai, Kajafa, Moonwater Farm. I can't read the address; it's too small, y'all. But we'll post it.
I'll post it.
Anyway, DeRose, Kajafa, jazz music, food will all be provided to you at the Jazz and Compton event this Friday, September 22nd. So tune in for that.
Yes.
And we'll be live there. So, you'll see us. Yeah.
We'll be up there. And also, make sure you go check out LA Undercover, okay? It comes out on the streaming platforms on Friday. Yeah, the 22nd, same day. That's the cast right there. So make sure you go check out LA Undercover too, also. And one more thing, Dundee, how often are you live?
Oh, we're on every Monday night. Monday nights at 9:00 Pacific Standard Time, 12 a.m. Eastern.
Okay.
Check us out.
And remember, artists, if you're trying to break out, you got some music, make sure you remember to reach out and contact them so you can get that music into the ears of the people, all right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all.
That being said,
Yes,
love y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Have a good one.
Or unless you pull up on us Friday, we will be at that event.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
We can turn the ground. Kick it up.